Hi all, Hipper here. Today I am taking just a tiny little break from warships because here on the weekend I just had this urge to play Battlestations Pacific again, and I don't know if any of you remember it, but I'll just create this very short video just to let us go back 10 years or 11 years, whatever it was when this game came out, and we'll have to show you a little bit of an island capture game here. And like, I loved this game back in the day. I played it, I don't know, a lot. I probably played warships more than this game, but only just. Uh, it's a lot more. It's a lot more strategic than World of Warships, and of course, that means that uh, the more tactical areas like ship-to-ship combat and stuff like that, it's not as good as in warships, but like, the game is still awesome. So in this island capture mode here, it's all about managing the resources you have and spawning the ships you need for a particular whatever it is you want to achieve, and mostly that is just to beat your enemy. And in this here, I'm just playing against the computer. So I mean, graphically the game holds up pretty well still. Of course, the resolution is low and the textures are a little bit murky and muddy, but other than that, it's still pretty good. So what this game is about is to create your own little fleet of the ships that you think you'll need. And in this case, I haven't played this game for years, so I don't really remember anything. So here I'll just spawn a few Fletchers just to see what happens here. So here we are, and one of the main differences in this game and warships is that the ships in this game are way less maneuverable than in warships. Even a destroyer like this, it feels like it's moving at a snail's pace. Like it's pretty terrible actually. So here, if you look at the tactical, well, actually the strategic map here, you don't have to control your individual ships. You can just tell them to go somewhere, and you can set them to be aggressive or defensive or neutral or whatever you want to do. And all the islands have bases on them, and each island can spawn different kinds of ships. So I seem to remember that on this map, only the base in the middle is able to spawn battleships. So we'll just send our destroyers on their way here to do a little bit of spotting. And as you can see, the spotting mechanics are very similar to warships. And I think some of the warships developers might have checked this game out when they were developing World of Warships. So anyway, now I'll just spawn a few cruisers here. Here we have a Northampton class, and it's very similar to Indianapolis in World of Warships. So I'll just send it on its way. I need to figure out where the enemy is. He's on one of the other islands, so I'll just send the ships out. So if you can see, the spotting system is a little bit different here. You have 3 degrees of spotting, like you have the fog of war where you can't see anything, and then you have like your actual spotting area where you can see everything about the enemy ships, and then there's an area in between where you can't see any information on the ships. You can only see the silhouette of the ship. So that means that the better you know the game and the better you are to determine what ships they might be from their silhouette, the better you can prepare for a battle. Which is actually very much like it was in real life. Another good thing about this game is that you can set your ships up in formations. I'm not going to do it in this battle here because honestly I don't really remember how to do it. But if you like this video, I can create a few more where I'll go into more in depth with this. And like I said before, this is the first time I've opened this game in 5 years, I think. So I hardly remember anything, and like the controls from warships are embedded in my brain, so I keep pressing the wrong buttons and doing things completely wrong here. But I mean, that's the way it is after 5 years, I guess. So as you can see, there's not much happening. We've been playing for nearly 5 minutes now, and we haven't even seen an enemy yet. And like, that's one of the cool things about this game. Like, if you're playing against good opponents, like humans, of course, not AI, and sometimes the battles can drag on for hours. Like, I think I've had a few 8 or 10 hour battles back in the day, where like it was just so equal, and there was 4 players on each team, and like this whole sea battle just kept going on and on and on and on. And if you like that, then this game is really cool. But if you like short battles like World of Warships, then probably at least Island Capture mode is not for you. There are shorter game modes in the game as well. Pretty much very similar to World of Warships, where you have one ship and you sail out and you meet opponents, and then you try to kill each other, and that's about it. So there we go. We've seen an enemy finally, after what, 6 minutes. And lo and behold, it's a Fubuki somewhere out there in the horizon. And you see, I'm only 1.9 miles from it, and I'm still not able to shoot at it. I can't really remember what the distances are, but you have to be a lot closer than you are in World of Warships in this game. I think I'll have to wait till he's within a mile before I can actually shoot at him. And torpedoes, you have to be even closer than that. So I'll just try to do my World of Warships maneuvers here, and they're not working really well. I keep turning my speed down, and yeah, just absolutely potatoing this, but at least it's just an AI battle. So, oh, what do we have there? Mogami. That's not good. But we'll take it on. We'll see what happens. I can't remember how dangerous the cruisers are in this game, and if I really have to worry. Like, the flight time of the shells is also really, really, really long. It took a long time for those shells to actually reach me, and he's only less than a mile away. But yeah, I guess it's just different mechanics that play in this game, but I'm not used to it. So now I'm just gonna head in here and see what happens. I have no intention of getting out of here alive, especially now that I keep changing my speed to half. I like the way the guns feel in this game. They feel a lot more potent than in World of Warships, even on a destroyer like this. And especially if you get like the really big battleships like Yamato or Montana, or those Super Yamato is also in this game. It just feels awesome when you fire a broadside, because you have both your primary guns and also your secondaries to fire. So like the sound and the feeling is just way better than in Warships. So just checking the map here, and there's a lot more enemies now, and I'm gonna be overrun. Absolutely, I can't remember anything in this game. But so now I'll just change to my cruiser here, and we'll see how we do with that one. And again, it's very different from World of Warships. Everything is much slower, and that's part of the point of this game. That it's not a fast arcade game like World of Warships. It's a lot more strategic, and actually the AI, if you just leave your ships to be controlled by AI, is actually doing a really good job. So you could just play the whole game from the map perspective. Of course, that would be a little bit boring, but you could do it. And I'm not showing it in this video, but this game is also really heavy on aircrafts, and you have carriers and whatnot. You also have subs. That's because I don't know if you noticed before, but I accidentally dropped some depth charges because I don't remember anything about this game. But I do remember chasing subs, and you can also play as a sub, of course. And that's a lot of fun. So yeah, okay, here we are in our little Fletcher here. We'll take on this Mogami. And of course that won't turn out too well, I'm pretty sure. Hardly doing any damage at all. And also, one thing that's not very good about this game that I kind of forgot about is that the game is doing all the aiming for you. That's just a little bit boring. So you can only choose between hitting the engine and the the powder room or whatever it is called, the magazine, that's what it's called. And you don't have to aim or anything, like you just have to shoot and the shells will somehow find their target. I mean, that makes it a little bit boring, and a little bit more boring than I remembered. Because I mean, it's just way cooler in warships, where you can really set up your shots the way you want, and you can go for those citadel shots. Also, in this game, there's nothing called citadel shots. You can get lucky shots at the whatever it was called, like the fuel or whatever, and then blow up a little bit of the HP of the ship. But you're not gonna get those awesome citadel hits that World of Warships has. So now here I'm trying out my bow tanking maneuver from World of Warships, and it seems to be working okay. And all the enemies are going broadside onto me, so that's good. But I don't honestly, I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to play this game. But whatever, we're giving it a shot.
Captured a neutral supply base. Damn it to hell! Magazine's gone up, sir! Engines out, sir!
So hopefully I can get this guy here. Oh, we are reversing into shallow water here. Whoops, the Mogami got us. Too bad. Oh well, let's pick another ship and mosey on. This time we pick a Cleveland. Let's see what we can do in this one. Like, it doesn't feel that different. I mean, like in World of Warships, there's a distinct difference on the ships, and probably something to do with you don't have direct control of the ship. Like you just set the rudder in one direction, and that's the direction it'll stay in until you manipulate it again. And it just makes the ships feel less connected and agile, and it's not as fun as in World of Warships. It's another thing I kind of forgot about this game. See here, I still can't shoot at this guy. He's only 1.2 miles away, but apparently that's without range. That's out of your range. It's a bit strange, but okay, let it slide. So here we are. We'll go broadside on because we absolutely we don't care at all. I just want to shoot this guy. See what happens.
Sir. Enemy ship in visual, sir.
So he's going broadside on now, so we should be able to get some good damage. Come on, we are in range and everything. We're like pretty much on top of each other in this game, and you can before you can shoot at each other. And he seems to have taken some damage there. It doesn't look. There we go. Yay! First kill, I think, or maybe second or whatever. remember the problem with this game, especially the island capture mode here, is that the enemy can just spawn more ships, like an endless supply of ships. You can only have a certain amount at the same time, but if you lose a ship, you can just spawn another one. So there was always a problem. As soon as you fought your way to the enemy's island, and you would lose your ships, then like the attacker would have to go all the way back to his main island, pick up the new ships, and then sail all the way back to the island he was attacking before. And I mean, in this game, as you can see, that takes a while. That's also one of the reasons that some of these battles drag out of like half days.
Sir, we have sighted an enemy vessel.
So now we'll take on this whole fleet of Japanese ships here. There's both Kumas, Mogamis, Fubukis, and I don't know what. Like, there's no battleships yet because none of us have taken the middle island. And that's probably a good thing for me. I'll probably get my ass kicked. So I think that when I get sunk in this ship, I'll call it a day. And I just wanted to show you guys this game in case you've never heard of it before, or maybe you played it as much as I did back in the day, and it gives you some nice memories. It's different from warships, but it's fun in a more strategic way. And if you like it, it's available on the Xbox store. I don't know if it's on PlayStation. I haven't checked, but it's definitely on Xbox. And it costs like 40 Australian dollars at the moment, so that'll be like, I don't know, 55 US or something like that. That's pretty expensive for this game. I'll give you that. It shouldn't be more than $10. But I mean, if you're into warships, then it's quite fun. And especially if you can find some good guys to play online with. Like I said before, this can turn into a chess battle that just goes on and on and on. If that's your thing, then this game is great. Anyway, now I got sunk and I'm gonna call it quits here because I'm not gonna play hours and hours on this game against AI. But I hope you like this little trip down memory lane here. Keep her out.